What's good, everybody? Chris here again. Chris Goes Outdoors. Today, we're going to take a look at the bear hang kit I used on the Appalachian Trail, the Zpacks Bear Bag Kit. The kit itself comes with a Dyneema roll-top food bag, a Dyneema rucksack, 50 feet of 2mm slick cord, and a mini carabiner, weighing in at a total of 3.4 ounces. Starting off with the roll-top food bag, the 14-liter Dyneema bag is a decent size for multi-day backpacking trips. The roll-top closure allows you to use the full space of the bag, or of course, roll it down to keep it compact when the space isn't needed. I had seen people complaining online that the clip closure on the bag could come undone under heavy loads. I added 2 line loops, which I used to hook the included carabiner onto to make it both easier to hang the bag and also take some stress off the clip. With that said, I never experienced the clip coming undone unintentionally. Besides the clip, the bag also uses a Velcro closure system that helps keep it sealed up. It worked very well and is still completely functional after the trail. The 14-liter capacity of the bag is fairly adequate for multi-day backpacking trips. As a larger, hungry man, I could typically fit enough for about 5 days of food, 3 meals a day plus snacks. I found the space would get really tight if I tried to go more than 5 days, especially if I had certain food items that had packaging that didn't compress very well. With about 5 days of food, I also was typically able to keep my cooking pot, stove, spoon, and sometimes my gas can in the bag as well. It is worth noting that these items are on the smaller side of backpacking cook kit offerings, and it would be a tight fit with them in there. And here's a little closer look of all the food and my cook kit that I just took out of the bag. I'd say the bag was just over halfway full with all this stuff in there. And here's one more shot of the bag empty, just so you can get another idea of the size. The bag performed well overall. However, I did experience some durability issues. There are various little holes and punctures in both sides of the bag. While not a huge concern, it's worth noting that unless the holes are repaired, water is able to get in the bag far more easily now. If I'm being honest, with the amount of stuff I packed in here and how rough I was with the bag, I'm actually surprised that it's not in worse condition. Either way, I do intend on patching up the holes with Cuban repair tape in hopes of restoring the bag to its old heavily water-resistant glory. And one more thing, more of a wish than a complaint. I wish that the bottom of the bag was a little bit more square. If it were, I think it would be easier to have the food bag sit upright on its own and perhaps give a little bit more room to store some more goodies. Again, more of a wish than an actual complaint. Either way, the bag still works. As for the rucksack, it was more than adequate for filling up, attaching to your line, and tossing over a tree limb to get your line up and over. However, I didn't actually use mine for this purpose. I found attaching my line to a filled water bottle was easier to throw and preferred this method as I usually had a filled water bottle around when it came time to hang my bag. I used the rucksack instead for camera battery storage. The 50 feet of slick line and carabiner is more than enough for your typical bear hang needs. I read complaints online that the carabiner was of iffy quality and would break easily. I did not have any issue with mine whatsoever. It is still completely functional today. To attach my carabiner to the bag, I added these 2 yellow loops that you can see right here, one on each side of the clip, so when the carabiner is attached and pulled, the carabiner distributes the weight evenly on each side of the clip, helping to prevent it from coming undone unintentionally. The slick line is also, as described in the name, slick. This makes it very easy to slide over branches when hanging and less likely to get caught and snag on tree limbs. This line is an excellent choice for bear bag hanging. So, my overall thoughts. If you're looking for an ultralight bear bagging kit, I think the Zpacks Bear Kit is a solid buy. At 3.4 ounces, you'll be hard-pressed to find a lighter, more effective package. The slick line is perfect for bear hanging, the rucksack and carabiner are great inclusions at a minuscule weight, and the bag itself should be more than enough space for most hikers on multi-day trips. Even with the little punctures I experienced on the bag, the entire kit is still 100% usable, even after the beating the Appalachian Trail and my copious amounts of food gave it. I still use this exact kit now and wouldn't hesitate to bring it on another thru hike. Is this the bear bag kit for you? Only you can answer that. Take the information presented here, follow up with some research of your own, and see if it'll suffice for your needs. And that's going to wrap it up, everyone. Hope the video was helpful. If you enjoyed, drop it a like. If you loved it, consider commenting and subscribing. You can follow me on Instagram at Chris Goes Outdoors. And until next time, we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.